the largest maritime mission yet to break Israel's blockade on Gaza. The global Samud Flotilla, which has set sail from Barcelona, carrying humanitarian activists, doctors, educators, politicians, journalists, and faith leaders from 44 countries across 6 continents. The flotilla is already facing threats as expected. There are threats of interception from Israel and accusations of terrorism from far-right ministers in Netanyahu's government and cabinet. And despite all of this, morale remains high on board. Activists say they will not be stopped. And among those preparing to join this historic voyage is Dr. Fatima Hendricks. She's a South African occupational therapist. She's an educator. She's an author. And she's a breast cancer survivor and is currently waiting in Tunisia to embark and join and be part of this very, very historic flotilla. Samud, it is called. Is that Israel's National Security Minister, Itamar Ben-Gvir, has already labeled flotilla volunteers, yourselves, you. He says you guys are terrorists and he's threatened arrests. How do you prepare mentally for that, just for that kind of hostility and going right towards it?
Well, the thing is, we're a non-violent movement. We're a direct non-violent. This global Samud flotilla is direct non-violent action. And it is built on a non-violent action that we are very, very familiar with in South Africa. For example, in 1956, where women got to the streets to protest the pass laws. Women were carrying babies, they were dressed in their cultural attire and really protesting the apartheid laws. So, and around the globe, there are ample examples of successful nonviolent initiatives. So we understand very clearly that what our moral imperative is in relation to this particular mission. And we stand with what we say and what our objectives are. What the occupying power says, well, they're an occupying power, so we take it from where they come.
No, I think that's very, very powerful. Let's talk about family. I've spoken to a few volunteers who are going to be part of the flotilla. They've mentioned that there's been, fear, from their family members, a bit of uncertainty. And granted, the state of affairs, unfortunately, is that. From your perspective, family, your loved ones, when you told them that, I'll be making my way to international waters, to Palestine, essentially, how did they receive those news?
So I have a beautiful husband, Dr. Tayo Suleiman, who's an orthopedic surgeon himself, a Nigerian-born, practicing in Cape Town, South Africa. He's here with me in Tunisia.
Brilliant.
Yes, he's been my absolute support, helping out with getting me ready with the preparations. And there has been absolutely no resistance from any of my family members, just full support. Because I think we really understand that this mission is greater than any individual aspiration or any individual feelings. This is really a global call for ordinary people from around the world to stand in Samud, to take up the call for selfless sacrifice in nonviolent direct action to end and break the siege on Gaza in whichever capacity that people can do. So there's a huge base around the world of friends that I know and friends that I don't know that have provided and continue to provide support in du'as, in well-wishing messages, in getting to the streets. And we really are going to need this base of support, because when we are intercepted and when we are taken, kidnapped in international waters and held in Israel, we will be needing this base of support to rally the embassies, to rally and mobilize for our release. And so this is really, really important for people to understand that we're in it together. This is a global Samud flotilla made up of everybody's aspirations to end and break the siege, the illegal and immoral siege of Gaza.